am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. Have you ever wondered if you are truly defined by your past, or if you can rewrite your destiny? Tonight, we explore the profound truth in Carl Jung's words. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. In this journey through darkness and light, we will learn how pain can forge strength, and how every choice paves the way for renewal. Step with me into a world where broken memories are not chains, but stepping stones toward a future you craft with your own hands. Our past often feels like an abandoned structure, ruined, dark, and filled with echoes of pain. Yet, even among decay, there is beauty. Every crack tells a story. Every shadow whispers a lesson learned. Tonight, we confront these memories with courage. Instead of allowing them to define us, we see them as the foundation from which we build our new selves. It is not the scars that decide our fate, but the light we choose to ignite within, even in the midst of despair. Imagine looking into a shattered mirror, each fragment a piece of a painful past. Though broken, the reflection still shows a glimmer of who you might be. In these fragments lie memories of hurt and trials, yet they also hold the raw materials of transformation. Today, we learn that our past does not imprison us. Rather, it can be the palette from which we paint a future of strength and resilience. We are more than our broken pieces. We are the art we choose to create from them. In the deepest dark, one small light can make all the difference. Like a lone candle in an endless hall, your inner spark is the start of transformation. Every flicker tells a story of hope emerging from despair. As you watch that flame dance against the black, remember, the glow is not a result of forgetting the past. It is born from embracing it. Your light is your choice, your promise that no matter what has been, you can kindle a future defined not by past pain, but by the power of becoming. What if every twist in your path was not a detour, but a deliberate journey toward becoming more than your past? Picture a narrow trail through a dark forest, where every step is uncertain, yet filled with potential. The trees and mist remind you of old memories, while that distant glimmer of light symbolizes hope. Each footfall, each decision, becomes a step away from what once was. In choosing your direction, you reclaim your power. The journey is long, but every stride is a declaration that you are more than the sum of past sorrows. Consider the seedling that defies all odds by pushing through a hard, cracked surface. It reminds us that even in the most unlikely places, life finds a way to flourish. Your past may be like the unforgiving concrete, but within you lies a tender spark of resilience waiting to break free. Every challenge you face plants the seed of a future filled with possibility. As you nurture that small bud of hope, remember, you are not defined by the harshness around you, but by the life you choose to cultivate from within. Sometimes life's storms seem endless, and the darkness can feel overwhelming. Yet, as the clouds part, even the faintest beam of moonlight creates a path forward. This light represents the choices you make when facing your inner turmoil. Each step toward that glow is an act of defiance against the shadows that once held you captive. In that silent journey across a desolate plain, you affirm that you are not trapped by what happened to you. Instead, you are moving deliberately toward a self-defined destiny, a destiny forged by the courage to choose hope over fear. Our bodies and souls carry marks of past battles, scars, tattoos, and memories that speak of pain and perseverance. Yet each mark is a testament to survival, a symbol of the strength earned through hardship. Like a phoenix rising from ashes, you have the power to transform your pain into beauty. Your story, etched into your very being, is not a chain that holds you back, but a map that guides you toward rebirth. Embrace every line and shadow as part of the art that is you, ever changing and ever resilient. Imagine stepping onto a stage where the echoes of your past performances still linger. In this abandoned theater, every empty seat and every faded curtain whispers of what once was, a time of hurt, of loss, and of trials endured. But the spotlight waiting at center stage is not there to haunt you. It is there to celebrate your power to choose anew. It invites you to reclaim the narrative of your life. Your past may have set the scene, but it is your choices that compose the next act, a performance where you define the ending. Every life reaches a crossroad, a moment when the weight of past events seems to force a choice between the familiar and the unknown. At this juncture, the star above reminds you that the universe is vast and full of potential. The paths before you represent not just different directions, but different destinies. One road may be lined with the remnants of past sorrows, the other, a promise of rebirth and self-determination. In that quiet, decisive moment, you learn that while the past is a part of you, it does not dictate the road you choose to walk. Standing before an antique mirror, you see not only your reflection, but the cumulative story of every struggle and triumph. The mirror's surface, though cracked in places, holds the truth that you are not merely a sum of your past. It reflects a journey marked by lessons learned, by pain overcome, and by the quiet determination to forge a new path. As you gaze into those eyes, know that the scars you see are not a prison, but a series of victories, each one a reminder that your future is built on the choices you make, not the events that have defined you. Life is often like a labyrinth, its winding paths filled with unexpected turns, dead ends, and secret passages. Each corridor of the maze represents a memory, a choice, or a lesson learned. Though the dark stones and shadowed corners remind you of past missteps and lingering doubts, the very act of navigating the maze is a testament to your resilience. Every step, every twist, is an opportunity to choose a new direction. In this intricate design of fate and free will, remember, you are not trapped by the maze of your past. You are its master, the one who decides which path leads to the light. Imagine standing at the shore of a boundless ocean where the waves gently caress the sand. The darkness of the water speaks to the unknown depths of your past, while the guiding light of a distant lighthouse promises safe passage. In that moment, you realize that the ocean is not a force that drags you down, but a vast expanse waiting to be explored. Your choices are like the beam from that lighthouse, illuminating the way forward. You are not anchored by the tides of memory. You are free to set sail toward the horizon of your own becoming. There comes a moment when the weight of the past feels like a chain too heavy to bear, but within that very moment lies the potential for freedom. Picture the sound of metal snapping as rusted chains break apart, scattering sparks into the darkness. That is the sound of liberation, a declaration that you are not defined by old wounds or past mistakes. Each broken link represents a choice: to leave behind what no longer serves you and to embrace the power of becoming. In the sparks that fly, see the birth of a new self, unbound and limitless. After every storm, there comes a moment when the darkness recedes and a new day is born. On a windswept hill, beneath a sky heavy with lingering clouds, You stand at the threshold of change. The tumult of the night is behind you, and in its place, the gentle promise of dawn emerges. This is your moment, a chance to rise above the chaos and choose who you will become. The storm has tested you, but now its passing gifts you clarity, strength, and the opportunity to embrace the light that follows the darkest hours. In the hush that follows a storm, there is a space for reflection and calm. On rain-washed streets under the quiet glow of twilight, you find solace in the silence. The neon lights, blurred by raindrops, serve as a reminder that even in a world of harsh contrasts, beauty can be found. Here, you pause to honor your journey, a journey that has led you through pain and now toward a quiet strength. In this stillness, you understand that your past does not control you. Rather, it has prepared you to appreciate the gentle, resolute light of renewal. As you continue along the long, winding road of life, each step becomes a quiet act of defiance against the shadows of yesterday. Under the watchful gaze of ancient trees and within a veil of fog, you discover that every footfall is a testament to your determination. The ghostly light guiding your way is not just illumination. It is the inner fire of your resolve. With each step, you affirm that the past is not your jailer. Instead, it is a distant echo, while your present is alive with the promise of self-determination and rebirth. Look deep into your own eyes, and you will see a universe of memories, both the scars of pain and the twinkles of hope. Each line and reflection is a story of survival. Though the past may have left its marks, those very marks are proof of your strength. They reveal that you have witnessed darkness, yet continue to seek the light. In the mirror of your soul, you are reminded that you are not a victim of circumstance, but a creator of your destiny. Every gaze is a silent promise to choose a future beyond old wounds. A rose that blossoms in the dark is nature's quiet rebellion against its own limits. Each petal, soft yet resilient, mirrors your own capacity to grow amidst adversity. The dewdrops on the dark crimson bloom remind you that even tears and pain can nourish beauty. Your past, with all its thorns, need not define you. Instead, it can be the soil from which your strength and beauty emerge. Today, as you behold this solitary rose, embrace the truth that your inner garden is capable of flourishing, even in the depths of night. Scaling a mountain is not an easy feat, yet every arduous step upward is an act of transformation. Here, high above the swirling clouds of your past, you face the climb with unwavering resolve. The narrow, rugged path reminds you that every choice, no matter how challenging, leads you toward a higher vantage point. At the summit, bathed in a gentle, transcendent light, you discover that your true self is born from struggle and determination. You are not confined by past hardships. You are the climber who, step by deliberate step, defines your ascent into a future of limitless possibility. Walking through a dark corridor, you come to understand that every shadow you encounter is a prelude to emerging light. The moonlight streaming through the arched windows serves as a gentle reminder that change is inevitable and, indeed, beautiful. With each step, you let go of old fears and embrace the possibility of renewal. The outstretched arms at the corridor's end symbolize your readiness to welcome transformation. In that moment of transition, you realize that your past does not hold you captive. It is simply the backdrop against which the brilliant story of your future unfolds, one choice at a time. Before you stands a door, an invitation to step into a new chapter of your life. The door, set within an old, time-worn wall, symbolizes the threshold between a past that no longer serves you and a future waiting to be claimed. The warm glow spilling from its crack is the promise of new beginnings, a signal that the journey ahead is defined by your choices. As you reach for the handle, you realize that every ending is simply a doorway to transformation. With courage and determination, you step through, embracing the unknown, with an open heart and an unyielding will to become more than your past. In the quiet solitude of a shadowed workshop, you witness the process of transformation in action. Here, amidst scattered sketches and the rough edges of an emerging sculpture, the artist shows that beauty is born from chaos. Every stroke, every chisel mark, represents a conscious choice to transform raw pain into something profound and inspiring. Just as the artist refines the sculpture from unyielding stone, you too can shape your future with deliberate, caring actions. Your journey of self-reinvention is not instantaneous. It is crafted slowly, lovingly, until the masterpiece of your true self stands revealed. As night gives way to dawn, the mist of yesterday slowly lifts. In the vast expanse of a foggy moor, the world seems suspended between sorrow and hope. Each beam of emerging light reveals that even the darkest hours carry the seeds of a new day. Your past may be shrouded in mist, but as the sun rises, clarity and warmth begin to spread. This scene is a quiet reminder that with every new beginning, you reclaim your power to define who you are. The choices you make now cast the first light on the road ahead, a road of resilience, rebirth, and self-creation. In the maze of life, every decision is like a light turning on in a dark cityscape. Each glowing window, each narrow street represents a choice, a step taken, a road not traveled, a future shaped by your will. Though the labyrinth may seem overwhelming with its countless turns, remember that within this complexity lies the beauty of your own creation. You are the architect of your destiny, weaving paths of hope through the intricate tapestry of memory and possibility. Let the city's light guide you, illuminating the truth that you are not your past, but the visionary sculptor of your tomorrow. Change often comes quietly, like the soft fall of autumn leaves in an abandoned courtyard. Each leaf drifts away, marking the end of one season and the beginning of another. In that gentle descent, there is a powerful metaphor, letting go of what was to make room for what can be. The single ray of sunlight that breaks through the gloom is your choice, your commitment to nurturing new beginnings. As you watch the old decay and the first hints of new growth, you understand that transformation is a natural part of life. Your past may have been dark, but it has cleared the ground for the life you choose to grow. There are moments when life's current feels turbulent and relentless, carrying you along a rough and winding course. Yet, like a river that smooths even the roughest stone, adversity refines you. Every challenge you endure polishes your inner strength, transforming pain into a force that propels you forward. The moonlight on the water is a reminder that even in chaos, there is beauty and power. As you stand by the riverbank, witness the transformation of raw emotion into the calm force of determination. Your journey is not defined by the turmoil you have faced, but by the strength you have gained from it. At the edge of a cliff, where the tumultuous sea meets the unwavering sky, you stand poised for transformation. Here, the winds of change whisper that every ending is a beginning. The roar of the crashing waves is not a lament for what has been lost, but a call to rise. With arms outstretched, you embrace the fierce energy of the moment, an energy that tells you, I am not defined by my past. This is the climax of your journey, where courage meets the promise of renewal, and you choose to become the author of your own future. Gazing into the still waters of a twilight lake, you see the delicate balance between memory and possibility. The old tree reflected in the water represents the life you once lived, a past filled with both pain and wisdom. Yet the calm surface shows that you have learned to accept and let go. Every ripple is a reminder that while memories may resurface, they do not control your inner peace. You now stand at the crossroads of remembrance and rebirth, where you consciously choose to let the past inform you without defining you. Your future is yours to create. As dawn breaks over the horizon, you arrive at the final truth. You are not the sum of your past, but the architect of your future. With every step, you have chosen to rise above old wounds and embrace the strength that lies within. Carl Jung's timeless words echo in your heart. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. In this new light, every shadow transforms into a lesson, and every scar into a symbol of resilience. Today, and every day, you reclaim your power to define who you truly are, a beacon of hope, rebirth, and endless possibility.